My name is Nigin Binish. I'm a travel adventurer. I'm coming from a small fishing village called Tutu, which is located in the southmost tip of India. My father is a fisherman, deep sea fisherman. Deep sea fisherman means he would reach land after spending 30 to 45 days continuously in sea. He don't know how to read or write. I'm a first generation graduate. So how many of you love to travel? Thank you guys. Me too. So last year I walked across India without any money. So before jumping into this journey, I want to give you a little review about how I got interested in journey and my previous expeditions. So 3 years before, I don't have any desire to travel. I hate travel. While I am in schooling, only once in 12 years I went for academic tour. While I am studying aeronautical engineering in Chennai, I have to spend 14 hours to reach my hometown from Chennai. So after graduating as an engineer, I cleared GATE exam, then get into a college in Coimbatore. While studying there, I bought a bicycle. In my third semester, I started roaming around the city. That time I stayed with two guys who always frequently get on their bike and roam around the city or go for long distance. If they won't get any big reason, they just get on their bike and drive for a long distance and have some tea and they will come back to my room. I thought, why these guys are traveling like this? These guys are crazy, you know? Why should one travel to have tea? Then some issues got up with my college, with my project guide. That time I couldn't able to handle the academic pressure. I started spending more time in library and football ground because I love football than anything. After my third semester, I got 10 days holidays, so I don't want to waste these days. So I started planning about a all-around trip to cover all the districts in Tamil Nadu. But in the end of 7th day, I stopped my journey and I went back home. This journey changed the way I thought about travel. I met a lot of people who inspired me to travel more. My next adventure was to climb the highest peak in Tamil Nadu, Dotabeta. During that journey, I met a man. His name is Andy Dua. He is working as a scuba diver in Malaysia. In the off season, he takes his bicycle and roam around different countries. So that time he was traveling with a message. Then only I got to know about that you can use travel as a powerful tool to spread some social messages. After that, I started carrying some different messages like water conservation, then to promote book reading habit, and to create awareness about sea erosion. In the meantime, I thought, I don't want to stick with engineering. I don't want to stick with engineering. So when taking decision like what I have done, cleared GATE exam, studied engineering for 4 years. So a lot of people thought, what's happened to this guy? So even though I have a engineering degree certificate, I don't want to stick with that. While I was in Coimbatore, I saw a woman who doesn't have both legs. She was looking for something to eat from a overstuffed dumpster. I never see someone before who is desperately looking for something to free themselves from hunger. So when we thought about hunger, our thought will travel to some different countries. But I want to share some facts about food wastage and level of hunger in India. In India, every day, 7,000 people are dying because of hunger. How many of you know this? 7,000 people are dying, including 3,000 children. In India, every day, 20 crore people are going to bed with empty stomach and tearful eyes. At the same time, we are wasting huge amount of food. So I took this message for my walk across the country. I took only 1 week to prepare for this journey. I never went for a hiking or trekking before. I started learning everything by trial and error method. For the first few days, I suffered few blisters on my foot, back pain, knee pain, because I'm carrying a huge backpack. So traveling without money and completely depending on the kindness of strangers don't allow me to bypass the strangers. So if I have money, I bypass the strangers, the message won't spread. But no money made the journey more complicated. Sometimes I didn't got food to free from hunger. One day I ate 5 times. I know one's supposed to eat only 3 times a day. And many days I ate 1 time. So when I was started, a lot of people told me, you don't know Hindi because Hindi is our national language. You never went to these places before. Why are you doing this? How are you going to manage after crossing Kerala, Karnataka border? Because I know only 3 languages, Tamil, Malayalam and English. And a lot of old people asked me, who is going to help a complete stranger in this business world? And a lot of questions came before me when I shared this thought that I am going to travel across India without any money. Everything we do carries risk with it. Whether you are driving a car or having a beard in engineering college, I hope many of you guys dream of having a beard in your engineering college. How many of you? How many of you want to have a beard while you are studying in engineering college? So I know a lot of guys have this dream. Then my childhood was very normal one. I'm not a brave guy. I'm quite introvert, shy guy. I never asked for food from a stranger. I never slept in a tent. I never gave a public speech before my travel. So I have fear. I have a lot of fear while I'm growing up. I have fear to express myself. I have fear to speak. I have to ask for help. A lot of fears. We can see a lot of fears all around us. So traveling without any money pushed me to stay in different places, from railway station, from police station, from places where no one is staying around me. I walked across mountain, beaches, desert like Asia, tribal region, a lot of small cities, and I never missed the opportunity to walk across some of the most polluted city in the world. From a young age, we are told that talking to a stranger is a bad thing. Media every day dictate us what's wrong with the world. They forget to tell us what's right with the world. Sometimes they make us feel that world is a scary place to live. But that is not the truth. When I was younger, a lot of strangers who never seen before me, they invited me into their house for food. I played with their kids. When I was in Kerala, I met a man straight from the street. He invited me to his house. When we reached his house, there is nothing to eat for the lunch more than rice and rasam. So his wife borrowed fish from the neighborhood and feed me. World is more friendly than it seems. Don't judge everything what you see on TV. And last year I have been selected to represent India for an North Pole expedition. It seems a big dream for me, because I am coming from a very rural background. In India, you can't see someone from a rural background who is doing this adventurous kind of stuff. And I need I have to raise fund for this adventure expedition, but I never raised money. I failed and missed the opportunity. I have collected a lot of stories while I am traveling. I wanted to share one with you today. While I was in Gujarat, I got the opportunity to stay with a family. They are keeping a squirrel as a pet. When the squirrel was so small, the squirrel fell from a tree in their backyard. Then they started taking care of the squirrel, and the squirrel became a part of their family. But the interesting fact is that squirrel don't know how to run or jump. But we know the squirrel have the potential to run and jump like a normal squirrel. Similar to the squirrel, we humans, we have a lot of potential, but we don't know. I didn't thought I have the potential to walk across India without any money. We forgot to challenge ourselves. We forgot to test ourselves. When are you going to challenge yourself? Ask yourself. So I walked 3,352 kilometers from Coimbatore to Jammu. It took me 182 days. I talked, I interacted with thousands of students all along the way. Then after reaching Jammu, I started hitchhiking. How many of you heard about hitchhiking? Hitchhiking means asking for lift from a complete stranger. How many of you can believe some stranger who doesn't understand what you are speaking? How many of you can leave your engineer degree for follow your fashion? You have to ask a lot of questions. Then only you came to know what is life, what is this stuff, what is that stuff, what stuff you need, what stuff you don't need. Thanks a lot for having me. On love.